This is your local news brief for Friday, September 4th, 2020. A COVID-19 vaccine is purported to be ready within 2 months. The Centers for Disease Control has warned states that they must prepare to begin distribution of the vaccine by November 1st. Director of the CDC, Robert Redfield, wrote to governors saying, "CDC urgently requests your assistance in expediting applications for these distribution facilities and, if necessary, asks that you consider waiving requirements that would prevent these facilities from becoming fully operational by November 1st, 2020. 3 separate planning documents have also been sent, including plans and timelines for distribution. According to the documents, vaccine doses may be available by early November, and supply of the vaccine is scheduled to increase substantially starting next year. Some health experts have raised concerns that the expedited process will lead to a vaccine that has been approved because of political considerations rather than tested science. On September 3rd, 9 new cases were reported, as well as 1 death in Pasadena. That brings the totals to 2,411 cases and 117 COVID-related deaths. On Wednesday, August 26th, the Pasadena Unified School District announced their partnership with a Montreal tutoring company. The company, known as Paper, will provide approximately 8,000 middle and high school students with 24-hour, one-on-one online tutoring. Prior to the new deal, Paper had already provided 550 PUSD students with online tutoring. Previously known as Grade Slam, Paper has also been used by school districts in Irvine, Long Beach, Tustin, and Laguna Beach. The partnership is set to last 12 months and will provide approximately 8,000 paper accounts to PUSD students at a cost of slightly over $196,000 or about $24.25 per student. Teachers will be provided with administrator accounts at no additional cost. Paper will also provide students with orientations, teachers with training, and regular check-ins. In an interview with Paper, Helen Hill, the director of the PUSD, said, "Every child has a learning progression, and we need to be able to meet them where they are." Pasadena's eviction moratorium will not change, despite the passage of state legislation that will require tenants to pay 25% of back rent not paid during the moratorium for the remainder of the year. When the COVID-19 pandemic devastated our economy and unemployment numbers began to rise, state and local governments passed eviction moratoriums to help those suddenly unable to pay rent. Those moratoriums came with conditions. To avoid eviction during the moratorium, Pasadena residents must give landlords written notice that they have been negatively impacted by COVID-19 and provide documentation. Information from the city states that landlords may not pursue no-fault evictions or evictions for non-payment of rent for tenants who can't afford to pay because of the pandemic. While Pasadena's moratorium goes unchanged, renters in other California cities will have to pay 25% of their unpaid moratorium rent from September through January to avoid eviction and stay in their homes. This is due to compromises Governor Gavin Newsom made in Assembly Bill 3088. The city of Pasadena plans to end its eviction moratorium when it can rescind its state of emergency. Don't forget about the 2020 census. More information can be found at my2020census.gov.